Hi guys, my name is Katie, and for my final project, I will be doing my project on Baldur's Gate 3, The Elder Brain Knows All. So let's go. Transition. Very cute. First discussion of text. What is this? Sorry about that. Discussion of text. Connection via the tadpoles. The party members are infected with Mind Flayer tadpoles, which link them to the Elder Brain's hive mind. Which honestly kicks off the adventure to begin with because the party is trying to find a cure for the Mind Flayer tadpoles to get out of their heads. This connection does provide the Elder Brain with an inherent knowledge of the character's experiences, thoughts, and movements. Early in the game, this link is used narratively to suggest vulnerability, as the Absolute may become aware of the party's defiance. The psionic network allows for moments where the Absolute directly communicates with the player, heightening tension and emphasizing its awareness. Now, the picture that I have here with the hand, that is a Mind Flayer tadpole. There's no really good photos of the Mind Flayer tadpoles, but I thought that I'd add one just so you guys would know what it looks like if you haven't played the game. There are limitations of the Elder Brain's knowledge, because despite my title, the Elder Brain is not all-knowing. It just seems that way. Because when the player resists the influences of the tadpole or suppresses its power, the connection becomes weakened. Player actions such as concealing their involvement with key events, like dealing with the Goblin Camp or the cultists, can mislead or delay the Elder Brain's responses. Larian's design approach. From a design perspective, the Elder Brain serves as both an antagonist and a narrative driver. Apparent omniscience creates a sense of constant surveillance, adding to the tension of rebellion against a superior force. The dynamic choices that players must make ensures that the Elder Brain's reactions are tailored, creating the illusion of a truly aware entity without necessarily scripting every scenario. In summary, the Elder Brain knowledge of the party is extensive, but it's not perfect. Next, discussion of industry. We have already established that the Elder Brain has knowledge about the party, but were you aware the knowledge reflects broader industry trends in narrative design and player agency? The game exemplifies how modern RPGs use mechanics and storytelling to simulate omniscience in antagonists while allowing players to directly influence outcomes through their own choices. In this section, I will talk about dynamic narrative design, AI and player surveillance tropes, and player agency and choice. Dynamic narrative design. Larian Studios employ a dynamic narrative system where the Elder Brain's knowledge adapts to player's actions. This is a hallmark of contemporary RPGs, aiming to create a world that feels alive and responsive to the players. This approach aligns with industry expectations for immersive storytelling, where antagonists feel both imposing and reactive. Now please hold for just a moment while I pull up a short clip.
Well, that's just disgusting.
There you are. The rat catcher that became alone. The daughter of darkness. The hatchling who rejected her queen. Murder incarnate. You are spectacular specimens. And you will make spectacular thralls!
Invigorating, right? So, next, AI and player surveillance tropes. The Elder Brain's psionic network mirrors real-world concerns about surveillance and control. a recurring theme in modern gaming is which is a recurring theme in modern gaming. Its ability to monitor the party through the tadpole connection and its agencies echo AI-driven adversaries seen in games like Watch Dogs or Horizon Zero Dawn, which use a similar omnipresent antagonist framework to heighten tension. Player agency and choice. RPGs like Baldur's Gate 3 prioritize player agency, ensuring at even seemingly all-knowing antagonists like the Elder Brain can be outwitted. By allowing players to choose if they'll suppress the tadpole's influence or manipulate events to mislead the Elder Brain, the game aligns with industry trends of rewarding strategic thinking and fostering a sense of empowerment. Next, discussion of audience. From audience perspectives, the Elder Brain's knowledge of the party enhances the player's emotional engagement and narrative immersion by creating tension, fostering a sense of surveillance, and challenging perceptions of control. Tension and player surveillance. For the players, the Elder Brain's ability to know their actions through the tadpole link creates a constant sense of being watched. Tapping into the audience's psychological engagement, this ensures players get the feeling that their choices have actual weight to them. The notion that an antagonist is tracking their movements builds tension and adds stakes to decision making. Empowering player agency. Players are granted tools to counteract or even deceive the brain, like noted in the discussion of industry section. The balance between the players being able to resist the tadpole's influence or manipulate the network of cultists allows the audience to feel empowered, feeling clever or even resourceful against the antagonist, which in this case would be the Elder Brain and the cults. Appeal to role-playing preferences. Different types of players engage with the Elder Brain in unique ways that I'm still discovering myself. For example, like an example, the clip I had showed, I had chosen an evil route in the game where my character, whose name is Red, became murder incarnate by reclaiming her place as originally the chosen of Baal, the Lord of Murder. I chose an evil route for that specific game, where someone could easily choose a morally gray or even a good route. Narrative-focused players enjoy the ways omniscience intertwines with the story, creating a dynamic antagonist that reacts to the journey. Strategically inclined players appreciate opportunities to exploit its limitations, while immersion-seeking players relish the emotional weight of facing an all-seeing adversary. See, where I personally am an immersion-seeking player, so I want to be able to have the emotions weighing on me of like, am I making the right choice? But again, with an evil character, I can completely disregard the emotions and just go with I want to murder everybody. I do feel like I should also note I tend to show character growth and development through appearance. So at the beginning of the game, my character Red looked a lot like this, where she had the blue eyes when she was on the Nautiloid ship. So throughout the game, Red at the end has red eyes and longer / different hairstyle. That is mostly because I choose to believe that the way she had her journey, being murder incarnate, becoming a vampire spawn, just made her have her original features back, because I choose to believe that those features went away when she lost her memories, which I'm sorry for spoiling it for people who wanted to play it, but there's a lot you get to experience for yourself. So anyway, this one was from the beginning of the game. This one was from the end of my game, which I'm still working on it. And this has been my presentation of Baldur's Gate 3: The Elder Brain Knows All. Thank you.